The time for this debate has expired. Honourable Gerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, I move that urgency be accorded the introduction and first reading of the Government Communications Security Bureau and related legislation amendment bill and its referral to a committee, the introduction and first reading of the Telecommunications Interception Capability and Security Bill and its referral to a select committee, the second reading and committee stage of the Criminal Procedure Legislation Bill, the second reading and committee stage of the Prisoners and Victims Claims Continuation and Reform Amendment Bill, the second reading and committee stage of the Land Transport Management Amendment Bill, the introduction and passing of the Trustee Public Trust Amendment Bill, the first reading of the Insurance Prudential Supervision Amendment Bill and its referral to a select committee. Mr Speaker, this is a very important suite of bills that the government wishes to make significant progress on. Just working back through them. A Prudential Supervision Bill is about ensuring that in the event of insurance company failure, there is a capacity for the Reserve Bank, who is effectively the regulator, to ensure that there is an orderly run-out of insurance services. So we know that in the environment that we live in at the moment, the prospect of distressed insurers getting into trouble is very real. We've seen three companies in that position so far. We need to be prepared for the worst if it were to happen. The introduction and passing of the Trustee Public Trust Amendment Bill is necessary for the House to take a position ahead of the High Court deciding some matters in the Capital and Merchant Finance case, effectively ensuring that it's not the public trust that becomes the default trustee in circumstances of finance company failures. And once again, sir, we've seen some pretty awful stuff in that regard in recent times. The Land Transport Management Act deals with some of the issues, in fact a significant issue that the House has decided to put on the order paper, or is on the order paper of the House, as a discontinuance allowance. Without this, there would be no clear ability for people who operate off-road vehicles to, in fact, escape the road user charge regime, and a number of other measures that go into that bill, sir, that are extremely important, that relate to the RUC and excise calculations on vehicles. Prisoners, Victims and Their Claims Continuation Reform Amendment Bill is one that the House has dealt with over a number of occasions. There have been several extensions on that bill. It's now time, sir, to have a position that will take us forward. The Criminal Procedure Bill is one that the New Zealand Police and our Justice departments are very, very keen to see progressed, and I believe has widespread support from the House. It's one of those bills that will make a difference to the way in which prosecutions are able to be brought in a timely and speedy fashion. The introduction of the Telecommunications Interception Capability Security Bill, with its reference to a select committee for a 4-month period, is one that clearly deals with a number of issues that have been topical in recent times. And finally, sir, the introduction of the first bill that we'll deal with today, the first reading of the Government Communications Security Bureau and related legislation, clears up a number of matters that were brought to light in the recent inquiry, so that the operations of our security services can be carried out in a fully lawful way.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary? No. No. A party vote is called for. Would the clerk please conduct a party vote?
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
33 votes opposed.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Maori Party.
3 votes in favour.
Mana.
1 vote opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brendan Horan.
1 opposed.
Order. Could I have the Green member please repeat the vote for the Mana Party?
1 opposed.
Thank you. Order. The ayes are 64, the noes are 56. The motion is agreed to. I understand that it is the intention of the government to introduce 3 bills.
Government Communications Security Bureau and Related Legislation Amendment Bill Introduction. Telecommunications Interception Capability and Security Bill Introduction. Trustee Public Trust Amendment Bill Introduction.
The Government Communications Security Bureau and Related Legislation Amendment Bill is set down for first reading forthwith. The Telecommunications Interception Capability and Security Bill and the Trustee Public Trust Amendment Bill are set down for first reading presently.
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, I move that the Government Communications Security Bureau and Related Legislation Amendment Bill be now read for a first time. At the appropriate time, I intend to move that Government Communications Security Bureau and Related Legislation Amendment Bill be reported